Right guys, today I've got this picture that I've downloaded from the internet of a organ, the heart. So what I'm going to do is, let me just, I'm going to click on the layers, and then I'm going to click the plus. So I think I haven't been, saying what I've been doing, and I've just been doing it, and I don't know if people can follow with it or not. Right, I'm on the second layer, and I'm gonna, with my pencil, tap on that, so it's highlighted. That's fine. So now I know I'm on that one, and the pencils that I've got basically a lot of them downloaded from a different well, the brushes from different sites. You can download these from Procreate free brushes. If you type that in, you will get a lot of sites, and then you have to download this and import them into brushes. And if you want me to show you how to import them, I can. If you put it in the comments, I'll do that one, make a video on that. Right, I'm going to select HP pencil. That, I think you should have that in all of them. So right, and shall we make the background? Yeah, you click the layers one, and then you click the background where it's the color is, and then you just click on it, and then basically this color palette will come up, and then you can choose what you want. I'm just going to go with that one there. Back on that one, yeah, fine. And let's see if we can draw this now. Obviously this is going to be a rough first. I'm going to use a red color. So if you click on the round dot, that's got the red color, and then basically you can change the colors. So once you click on there, then you can pick any color from the bottom, or at the bottom there's palettes. You can click that, and then you can choose different palettes, the ones that you want to use. Okay, let's go with that, and then let's see what we can do here. And let's get that top bit there. Alright, that's a bit too thick. Okay, still a bit thick, so I'm making the size a bit less on the pencil. And there we go. And that's the first one. Let's get that back up there, and got it something like that. We're just getting basically a rough outline of it, and there we go. Okay, okay, then we're going to go for the next one that is coming out around about there, and coming back down there. That doesn't look right, does it? Okay, probably if we go, nope. Okay, let me just take that out. Go again with the lines, and we're coming back down here, and I think we're going to go back up like that, and somewhere around there I think we are. So we've got another one coming down here. It's going back in there, and we got a little split in there like that. I think it's about, yeah, something like that. Do as well. Okay, sorry about that. Right, okay, and there we are, and then we could get the little stems that are going there. I'm just going to do it like a quick one first, and then once we got all of the stems that we want and everything, then we're going to go and neaten it up a bit. then we got that like that, and then we got something coming down there. Right, there we are. Okay. Yeah, that red is a bit of a funny reddish color, so don't want the palettes. I think I'll go for that red. Be a bit better. Okay, so this one we were there, and then we could just bring that down again, go over the lines and just make them a bit better. It's not looking what we want it yet, so here, is that a bit better? Not really, so come out a bit more, and we've got like a little dark piece in there. There. Okay, let's. So we've got that like that, and that one there, and so I'm just basically making the shape of it at the moment. So we've got that's pushing that down in it a little bit, so we've got that like that, yeah, there. And then we've got lines going like that. Yeah, we've got some lines there, and then we've got a little that's going there, the veins, and then like that, and then you've got some coming up here, and there we've got another one going like that and splitting up. Then we've got some darker colors here, and something there, and then we've got that bit that's in there that's a bit darker. Pick it out a bit more, so we're coming out about there, yeah. And then so we're still with the same pencil. How did I change that color? Must have just clicked somehow. Okay, so we've got that there, and that there we go, and we've got another vein coming like that. I suppose you could put extra ones in, doesn't really matter. And then we got this, something like that. There we got that dark, and then we got that. Okay. I think we've got like a rough shape now, what we want. Keep it like that, and I think looks okay. So what we'll do now is go to another layer. We'll make another layer. This layer we'll double tap. Well, with two fingers we will tap on that, and then we should get the opacity. And then if you put your finger on the screen and move it to one, or your pencil on the screen and move it to one side to another, you'll see that the opacity will start going down like that. So now if we go on the new layer, click that. Right, I'm gonna go for like a black line now, and see if I can get the lining the way I want it now. I'm on the same one, HP pencil, yep. And there we go, something like that. And we got that there, and that's coming down there like that. So now what we could do is, if we wanted, well, we could fill that in, but I'm not going to fill it in actually. I'm going to carry on doing this other piece like that, and there we go in there. Then we've got these lines coming like that, and then we've got a darker piece here, and that goes around there. And going around there. And I think if we go in another layer like that, make it a little bit darker, so see the insides. Actually, I missed one there, so let's try that one there, and get the rubber there. Okay, and then we've got this one going like that up there. Up one there like that. Oopsie. Okay, and then we go inwards like that. And then we've got that one there. Okay, so basically we've got the lines now, so what I'm going to do is try to make this as the reference layer. So I'm going to go on the layers, click on there and click on reference, the third one from the bottom. Right, now if I put another layer on top, so basically any color I drop in now, it should just fill in that area, as you can see. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the color picker and pick the red color from there, and then just drop that in there like that. Then we can get the other reddish. Right, so basically we've got some of the colors. I think I'm going to drop that one in there as well. Okay, so what we've got now, we've got the layer with the reference on it, and then I'm gonna just drop that one in there, and that one on there, and that one there. Okay, so now as that's the reference, that one, and that one is your color. So what we could do now is take the reference off that, and I'm gonna see if I can do that as a reference. Okay, so if I now get a brush that is like a spray type, let's see if I've got something in shade, and let's try that. Yep. And right, okay, no, it will not let me. Oh, because I'm on the same layer. Right. Let's go back, undo, and new layer. Right, okay, and now let's make that as a reference. Right, let's see now if I'm on that layer, will that let me? No, it will not. Okay, so that means what I'll have to do is make this as a mask. Right, if I make that as a clipping mask, no, that one, the right one. Okay, mask, yeah. So anything I do on there, no, that's not good either. Still trying to remember these. Right, I think it's this one. I've got to the top one. I've got to make it as a mask, clipping mask, so that will clip to the bottom one. But anything I do outside, basically, if we look where my pen is now, nothing's going to happen. It'll only happen when I'm just come inwards, inside the. Okay, that one's not brilliant brush. Yeah, just get a different shading one, and what I'm going to do is try to put these colors where I think they're needed. I'm going to go around it so to show it's like a 3D thing. There we go. One is here, just that one there. We need something. So on this, if you use the, if you see, if we use the rubber, we're only rubbing out what we don't need. And with the smudge tool, we can just smudge it all in where we want it, like that. And I think if I get the color picker and pick that kind of color, and then just start doing coloring in where you feel like it's the same color as that, and get some of that different colors. Okay, let's get that white. So okay, so that's kind of whitish what we got there, coming down there, and we've got some bits coming down here like that. See, what happens now is even if you come outwards, I'm just going to change that to a whiter color there. Even if you keep coming out of your painting, the picture that you've just done, you're not going to basically come out because you're in the mask now, so it's masking it to that layer. That's a bit better. Right, so right, okay, so that's there. Let's get the black, and I want to put a little bit of black on these, just there, and on that bit there where we are at the bottom, and that bit there, just to show that it's separate. So once we've got that, and then this bit here, and we can always, you know, get our rubber eraser and erase the bits that we don't want. Okay, so hang on, I messed that bit up. Okay, so we're somewhere there now, and if you want to pick the red up again, so we can just put a little bit of reddish in there again, so it looks a bit better. Yeah, there we go, and there, and then I'm going to use the smudge tool again, see if we can get that in there. Right, okay, so we got something there, but at the moment it's not looking brilliant. Okay, I'm getting like a different color on my screen. On my iPad it's a different, it's like a white, but on there it's like a reddish. And let me just check my settings on the wrong one. Okay, yeah, this is, by the way, this is a free software. Well, it's a trial version, so it looks really good. It's called the Air Server, and you can use your iPad and screen it over to your PC. Yeah, that's a bit too sharp. Okay, I think that's what I need. Saturation, I think about that's where I should be, on 0. Let me just reset everything and see where it comes to. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it there, set it out. Right, okay, I've got that all there now, so the white doesn't look white, so let me just see if I can get the white color in there, and that's better. And we've got some here, like that, coming down, and then we've got some and we've got some white up here, and some down coming like that. I think the pen is a bit too big. Okay, I think the white really gets it going the way, you know, it's like the shadows on there. So I've got some white down here, yeah, going around there. And then you've got some around here, some down here. And then we've got some coming like that. It's just showing that it's like circle. Right, okay, so I'm just going to use the smudge tool now. I'm going to make it a bit less, and yeah, something like that. Yeah, there we go. It's not overdoing it because we can come back and do this again, so it's not big. Yeah, so don't want harsh lines on there. Okay, so got like the shape coming there now, and let me see if I switch off the bottom lines. What am I getting? Right, we're getting that basically. So if we just smudge in there, right, so we will have to fix that afterwards. So what I'm going to do is keep the lines there for now, and you might just have to blur the lines out. Let's see if I can blur that out on that layer, and then we can go to Gaussian blur and then see if we can, yeah. Right, it's not much, but something there. Okay, so I'm on that layer at the moment, so I'm going to do another one, see if I can do that as a clipping mask as well, so it's clipped to the next one down. So now I'm going to use the black color to get bits in where they need to be, right, like that, some there, and then we've got some here like that, and a little bit down here, and then we've got this bit here, then we've got that there, right, and use the blur tool again. Right, okay, so we need some more these colors, different colors in there. So that is here, so if I get that there, I think all the veins that we were making, we probably have to make them again, or we could probably pull them out from the bottom and put them in there. Okay, so if I just blur that a little bit in there. Okay, so it's coming along, and what we do is we'll get this darker color now and see if we can just do some bits like that in here, just to make it look like it's rounded. The same on those as well. I'm just going to go on the underside and then basically make a okay, that looks okay. I'm just going to go like the shape, what the shape is of that rounded. And the bottom one, I'm going to go that way, upwards, just to get the, the shape of that one. We've got something like that, haven't we? That is there, and then we've got these coming out like that. I'm just going to do a little bit of the blur in there. Oops, haven't got the blur. There it is. The blur bit in there. Okay. We're getting there. It's getting there better. It's getting better and better, slowly. And we want this to go round. Okay. So now what we could do is I could go back to that one and just make a little adjustments on these little bits that we can see, and I could go over the bits that were pencil line. Just gonna go over that just to make it a little bit better so that we don't get these harsh lines. Yeah, there we go, and that one there. Yeah, there we go. Just just make that line a bit better there, and see if we can get that line to disappear into the black. What we'll do is just smudge it in basically, so it just blends into it. Okay, that bit isn't looking right. Okay, that's the bit I wanted to get a bit more black in there. There, and there we go. And we can smudge that in now. Okay, so I'm thinking it's not looking bad. Right, okay, so we've got these ones. I just want to smudge those ones out a bit like that and get the rubber and just clean them up a little. Okay, there we go, and just do that on there. Okay, so it's nearly there. Okay, so I think maybe a bit of different shape, but look, it's not looking that bad. So what we could do is we could merge these down now and merge that. Now it's onto that layer, it's all in one now. So I could actually, let me see if I can get all of these layers, and then we can do a little warping with it, yeah, like that, and just make the shape a little bit better. If, like, you know, we can push it in, take it out, make it a bit, you know, if you want to make it exact as the one that we got right next to it, you can always, you know, I think I'm gonna that there. I think I'm gonna stick with that. Yeah, that's fine. Or just a little bit down there. I think I'm all right with that one, like that. Okay, I just want to go and smudge these lines out. Hope they don't look that bad. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now if we put another layer on top of that, and now what I'm going to do is I want to get the lines, and I'm going to make it a darker, so we can go like that, and then we could just going to go a bit thinner than that, yeah, so we can go like, make the veins, if that's what they're called, yeah, and that one we can make it darker as well. We could just do it a little bit more, then we'll have some veins going that way, get some going this way, and then we've got some coming down like that, and then we've got this one going straight down there, then we've got another one going there. I suppose you can put them any way you like, innit, to be honest. Alright, I think I missed out that one. So we've got these two going down there, then I've got another one going with it, and then we've got one going there. Don't have to be exact, so and we've got some going like that, haven't we? Okay, so if I don't know, what I'm going to do is on that layer I'm just going to do a little like a motion blur, I think. Let me try that one. There, I think that should be okay. Right, now I'm going to do the white on there with these lines, where the lines are. I'm just going to go with the white line. See, got the just go around them, so you know it looks like a little shadow on it. And let's just put those there. I'm just going to put them to one side, you know, the bottom way, like that. Okay, let's get that bit blur in there. Okay, so it basically looks like a little with the white you get this, it makes it feel like that's like cut in to the thing. Right, okay, it's looking, I think, a bit too much cut in, isn't it? It looks like a mechanical robot heart or something like that, doesn't it? Hang on, I'm just gonna dim it down a bit. Okay, right, so what we could do now is get this darker color here. I'm going to go on the next layer and I'm going to go on a shade, soft shade. Let me try this. I think this is like a blend. I'm not sure, you might not have these, but the thing is you can always download these different brushes, and you could use any brush, to be honest, as long as okay, no, don't want to do that. Now I want to go to clipping mask. I think I'm going to go down here and do a clipping mask so that it stays inside the lines, and we want to put like that kind of color there. Actually, it's got like a yellowish tint to it, hasn't it? So I'm gonna, that's a bit too big. Right, okay, so it's got like a little yellow snakehead, come on, something like that, yeah. And then I'm just going to go on the outside like that, on that one as well. And we've got a little bit, I think it's like, you know, I suppose if you've got like a body fat and all that kind of stuff, and it's the fat is always yellow, isn't it? So let me just get that smudged in there. It doesn't come out too much. Okay, so that's there. And now I'm going to go for the white and fill in the bits I think that need the white there. Some is there. Then we've got some here, here. Some is there, and then we've got some here. Yep, and then we've got some here. Some coming from there. Then we've got this bit here, here, and here. There, and some here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is smudge that in. So it's not too white. Okay, so I don't know, I'm thinking, right, no, I'm in the wrong layer out, so I'll leave that for now. So, let's change the background. I just want to make sure it looks, just want to make it the same as the other one, so it looks this a little bit there. Yeah, I think what we need is the black color, and we need it light, and then we just go like that on here where the veins are, just to put some black in there. get that blended in a little bit. Okay, and I'm just going to go on the line here and then blend that bit in. Okay. I don't know if it's done or not, but okay, we'll go there and then we'll get our recent pencils, what we were using. We'll get the HP one, yeah, that one, and then just see if we can just correct some of these. That's not the layer, that's the layer. Okay, so something like that, just to make it look a bit better. If you want really details, you know, you want to go into the detail of this, you can always like, hang on, let's go there. Oopsie. Right, you can always go make it bigger and then pick the pen or the color we want, and we can always, you know, like go into detail. Put the black there, and then you can just, you know, lightly smudge it in there. And even if you want to neaten it up, you can always go back and go in there and just take out the bit that you don't want. And here we go, and there we go. Just take off the bits that you don't need, and then I will just use the smudge tool just to get it, you know, a little bit looking a bit better. Okay, so right, okay, we are there or not, I don't know. Right, yeah, that shape there looks a bit odd, so hang on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the freehand tool like that, and then I'm going to use that and then just pull it in a bit like that and see how that looks. And I think I can put like a black on that one. Right, okay, not the smudge tool, the black color. Right, need a different pen. Not really bothered which pen, but come on. Okay, because I'm on that layer, it's not letting me go in to what I want. Basically, it should be on that one. There you go. Yeah, so it's not 100%, but we're learning, so it's not going to be 100% anyway. So I suppose slowly, once you know you start doing them. And let me just put another layer on top because I want to put this inside the black in there. So as long as you're making layers and they're all separate, you can always, you know, come back into them and change what you need to change in them. And if you've done it on one layer, and if something goes wrong, basically you're going to be all, let me, you won't be able to undo anything. If I like now merge these down like that, and then that one as well, let's merge that down as well. Now whatever I do on this, let me merge that one down as well. And is that doing anything for us? Right, okay, I'm just going to leave that one out. So basically here now, because we merged it, now whatever we do now here, it's going to affect all of it, as you can see there. And if I even use a rubber or anything, there you go, and you'll see that it's affecting everything. So I'm going to use that and just clean it up a bit, and that one just like that, clean that bit there, and then use the blur a little bit so we can get the line in. So I think you can go on forever. You know, I always see that, and I'm just gonna go in that one and see if I can pick the HP pencil up again and just put a little bit of white in there like that, just to make it look the inside of the, yeah, make that one darker and leave that one there. Okay, so now if I just put that in the middle like that, you can see I've got a little bit of mess there. Right, here's another one that I've done before, so I'm just going to put it on time lapse as usual. Let me just get that in there, about there. Yeah, that's about right.
I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look